we got a few fun things to do today. Let me refresh this bad boy. Boom, we're on. Fish on. So today, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to make a basic HTML website. See charliewalks.com for live updates. So today is the 23rd of August, 2021. What we're doing today is we're coding a website for my upcoming novel, Charlie Walks. Very close to being finished. Very, very close. Make basic HTML website. We've actually done that. Host website, done that as well. Get custom domain name running, yes. And now let's go. What else can we do? We need also put up sample chapters of the book. So people can read them on the website. Okay, so let's now go to, we'll pull up a new tab. This is what the website looks like at the start, charliewalks.com. Boom. Simple HTML, that's exactly how I'd like the website to be. And I might add some CSS, but I just want this to be a plain page. So you can just go there, and it's got links for where you need to go. That's it. And so this is all running straight off GitHub using a Vercel. So vercel.com, dashboard, here's me. Charlie Walks, boom. Hosting through Vercel. So if we come in here, I'm going to add a little note here to do current setup, code on GitHub, hosting through Vercel, simple HTML page with links/info about the book. Gaurav, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you, brother. As always, if you're joining in, please let me know if you can hear what's going on. I'm going to pop out the chat, and we're going to have a beautiful little fun conversation together. I'm going to minimize this, and I'll put this over there. Put this over there. All right, I think we look pretty good, don't you? Put the cover on the website. So yeah, let's have a look at this. So there's actually a really cool update to if we go here, GitHub. If you're on any GitHub repo, apparently you can push full stop and it will launch a way to edit that page. So you ready? We're on this GitHub repo, Charlie Walks repo. French Toast Mafia, what's going on? Let's push full stop. I just pushed full stop on this repo, setting up github.dev/mrdbourke/Charlie Warps. Whoa. Now this is pretty cool. We're in GitHub code spaces editing this. Team, this is really okay. Now, what happens if I change this? So let's put a link on the front page to let's go here. P sample chapters. Oh no, let's make this a H2. H2 sample chapters. Can I zoom in? Yes, I can. Sample chapters. Alex, it's been a little while since you've been here. It's a little while since I've been here. I've been doing a whole bunch of things, but I'm going to be doing a lot more streaming towards the end of the year. Gaurav, what's the progress of the book? Very close to launch. I'm actually going to announce when it's going to come out this stream, so stay tuned, my friend. Or how about we do that right now? The release date is 31 August 2021. So about a week from now, Digital version coming first. Paperback and hard copies coming later in the year. Boom. So, 31st of August, 2021. Very, very exciting. And now let's add a little link here. Read chapter 1. Chapter 1, and this can be ahref equals we want it to be part 1.html. What will happen if we do that? I am not that well versed in HTML code. I haven't done it in a number of years, but let's see. Save. How do I commit this? Update index page. Will this commit? Did that just commit? Friends. No way. We can edit this on Team. How cool is that? So now if we go to index.html, oh my goodness. How quick does this update here? Wow. Already deployed. Boom. Friends, that's what's up. Garav asks, where am I going to release the digital version? Kindle or something? Yes, so the first version is going to be... Wow, this is excellent. GitHub Codespaces, well done. Digital version coming first. PDF, EPUB, etc. EPUB. EPUB is like a version that you can use wherever you want. EPUB file format. EPUB. Part 1. I might change this to chapter 1. Rename. Chapter 1. And then, yeah, I'll add some CSS later on. But what does this look like so far? Title. This needs... This automatically saves. This is beautiful, team. So let's go. This can just be H1. One. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate that. I'm going to be looking into those eventually. So I want a way to be able to, this is quite a long sentence. So I think I should be able to write some HTML. So if we look at what this looks like right now, that's a very long paragraph. I want this to be quite readable. So let's commit these changes while we can. Update. Update index and chapter 1. This is amazing. Okay, I'm really a big fan of this. So right here, code on GitHub. Did you know you can press on any repo and start editing? So this is what we're doing. We're using GitHub Codespaces, which is proving to be absolutely outstanding. So let's now, if we refresh this, it should be chapter 1. Wonderful. I might put Charlie Walks up there maybe. And then home down the bottom. Yeah, that way we can... Save. Okay. Now let's figure out how, if I look up Calibri software, this software allows you to write ebooks. I'm going to download this. We're going to start to format the ebook version of the book. But by the end of this stream, we're going to have, how many chapters did I say on LinkedIn that would be live? I think I said 7. Maybe we'll do at least 5. And then we can do more later on. What messages do I have? Thank you. Okay, beautiful. So Calibri, is this downloading? Is this downloaded yet? Yes, it has. We go and install this. But yeah, we need... Is this the best way to do things? Who knows how to structure a HTML? I'm just going to structure it like this. I'm going to have index chapter 1 through 3 to 5 through to 5 there. And then just going to have the same format. So Calibri, how do you spell that? Calaba. Let's add an image here. Upload. Oh, wait. I don't want that. How do I upload something here? Can I just drag and drop something to this? So this is like the future of coding, team. Is like people aren't going to even know what IDEs are. They're just going to go, IDE, what do you mean? Don't you mean GitHub? Let's get the cover up there. Oh my goodness. Done. So there's the cover. Big cover reveal. This is what it looks like. So if we have a look at the sketch, that's the sketch. And then this is the cover. Sketch, cover. This is very exciting, team. I'm very, very happy with how this book is turning out. So now we can add the cover to the front page. The real cover looks much prettier. I will put that there soon. And I think that sentence is, how do I put a line break? How to add a line break in p tag HTML. Who knows how to add a line break to? Because see, if we go here to Charlie Walks, I would like that to, or maybe that's CSS that I can only, like, see how I want it to not go the whole page? He does have a mohawk. You're very right. Boom. There we go. Mohawk life. So maybe if we add... we'll do that later. We've got to work on getting the... I'm going to change this. Okay. Dropbox. And I'm going to open there. Change. Dropbox. And what is this calling itself here? Change. Calibre library. So it's Dropboxed. Beautiful. Done. 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 So this is what's going to help us. I was playing around with this the other night. So let's go to Finder. Exit out of that. I'll show you what it looks like so far. I've got to open Microsoft Word. This is the latest version of Charlie Walks. BR. Thank you, Alex. This is the latest version of Charlie Walks here, team. You are the first people to see this. Well, actually, this has probably only been seen by, I would say, a dozen people. But now it's going to be live because it's coming out very soon. So I can import this into Calibri. So if we look at this, we have 200 pages of goodness, 60 or so thousand words. This is a very, 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 very fun book. It's a book I'd like to read, put it that way. So now let's convert this in Calibri to be an ebook. So if we go here, add books from a single folder, then I can go Charlie Walks. Copy, edit. This. So now, if I convert this, I can convert this to author, Daniel Bourke, and this can be Charlie Walks Draft 05. And then cover image can be, we don't need a cover image for now. We want to output this. I want to output this as EPUB because I think this is going to turn it into HTML for us. Let's find out. So watch, this is converting. Converts it from a docx to an EPUB, and now we're going to open up the EPUB. This should allow us, look at that, team. Friends, we're on. We're on here. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take all of this information and we're going to add it to, well, not all of it, but we're going to post the first few chapters on. So I think now if I go edit book, this will show me HTML. Yes. That's the title cover, dedication page. Wonderful. Okay. So this is what I want to add now to. Okay, I want to add this to. So if I bring this in, this is a body tag. So if I take in the whole body tag. So this is chapter 1. You're getting to read this live. So I'm going to bring in the whole body tag and swap this into the GitHub workspace. Chapter 1, and let's replace the body tag. Boom. I might get rid of this and get rid of this extra body tag. Wonderful. Looking very good to me. Now I might, how do I move everything back here a notch? Because the body isn't aligned. How do you D-tab in an IDE? Is it Shift Tab? Yeah, there we go. Okay, now how do I get a preview of this? Preview. Preview. How to get preview of HTML page in GitHub code spaces. Open in browser. Okay. Beautiful. How do I open in browser? Where's the documentation? There should be a way where I can view stuff. We'll just commit. Add chapter 1. And real cover. This should be quite quick anyway. There we go. Release date, 31st of August. Okay, we need to update the link to chapter 1. Boom. Now, does this resize? Okay. How do I create a border? I think that'll be CSS. Team, we're on. Chapter 1 is live. The Tattoo Technologist, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. So, chapter 1 is live, people. There we go. This is very exciting. Charlie Walks, chapter 1. This is my new novel. Okay. HTML web page, limit page width. Here we go. Siobhan's, what's going on? We just got chapter 1 live, my friend. Okay, so we can just update the CSS file to add it within (960) pixels. I like that. Let's try this out. So we're learning a bit of HTML here, team. I'm going to put this over to the right, actually. And we're using GitHub code spaces to edit this. This is really fun. Style.css. And let's open this up. Let's go div.content and then width 1000 px. Save, and now let's update chapter 1. Put this within a div. Content. And then we will div down the bottom. Update CSS and for width. Beautiful. Retro says setting width in pixels is anti-responsive. It changes depending on the screen size. What do you mean by that? I'm a very novice web developer. Oh, you mean so it will always stay the same width no matter what the browser size is. Okay, I get you. Did that do anything? I'm picking, oh, okay, so there we go. I actually want it to be like that. I want it to stay like there. But that's good. Ah, I see. This is what Retro is saying. Okay, so I want it to have a minimum of, say, there, right? But to flex if it needs to. Let's see how they can do that. Anyone know how to do that? How to have a minimum HTML width, but flex when smaller. CSX tricks. Yes, here we go. Ah, okay. Display flex. There we go, team. Let's see what this does. Style, div, content, width, max width. I actually want it to be, let's go like 960. And then display. What's Bootstrap? Is Bootstrap v5 out? Let's just Google Bootstrap. See, I like the fact that it's simple in HTML. I can do this later. I just want the text up there. When you upload the style, that'll be fine. So there, and let's go update CSS. Boom. See, I should really get my, oh, thank you, Flexbox. Okay, I'm gonna get my phone so that I can look at it on my phone as well. I really just wanted to be simple HTML so that you can just read it on your phone. Okay, looks shocking on the phone. If anyone goes to this website, if you go to that website on your phone, it does not look good. Okay. So I feel like it might be getting destroyed by okay, I feel like the device, how do I comment this out? Okay, commented. Update CSS. Okay, the CSS was already, look at that. Okay, so we have a problem here, team. Let's refresh. Okay. Oh, so that's already good. Like you can adjust it to what you want. If I refresh this on my phone, okay. It looks good on your phone without adding too much. I'm going to add the CSS later, I think. But now if you go to this website on your phone, it looks how I'd like it to look. And now let's add a next chapter. So let's add another chapter and see what this looks like. Does this look okay here? Yes, it does. And I'm going to copy all of the body. Copy. And now back to... Yeah, Alex, thank you for that. It looks normal to me too. Yeah, I agree. So I think it's really readable for me. If someone wants to, you can even do show reader view. That looks beautiful. Okay. I'm going to see that. Yeah. I think that looks beautiful to me. That's all I want it to be as well. I want it to be like as simple as possible. I'm going to duplicate this. Can I duplicate? No, I don't want to. Chapter 2. What happens if I create a default HTML page? There we go. This can be chapter 2. And then the body is the body. Nope. Okay, there's chapter 2. And we'll just add in a home to, or a next chapter button here. P ahref equals chapter 2.html. Next chapter. Beautiful. Oh, end of the exclamation, point. There we go. And we'll have a previous chapter on next chapter. This will be chapter 3, as well as I'm going to put in here previous chapter, and this will be ahref equals I have seen Tesla AI Day. I've been watching it. It looks great. Oops, I messed up here. So now down the bottom of this should be next chapter. Beautiful. Chapter 3, not there. That makes sense. Why is previous chapter not there? There we go. How do I escape something in HTML? As in, I want that text there. I want that arrow there. So you see here, Ashik, what's good, my friend? Uploading all the sample chapters. I want that arrow there. To know, to like indicate that you're going back. Oh, here we go. How do I get one of those little arrows? Arrow. Get an arrow in HTML. Who knows how to get and it? There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Vicky. Ashik, we're doing HTML, man. So if I just put this like that. I need to figure out who knows how to do hot reload. And then I'm going to also use that here. Update chapter 2. The ice cream man is out the front. Ice cream man. Oh. Just want to go to charliewalks.com. Refresh. Read chapter 1. Next chapter. There we go. We're on, team. We're fish on here. Chapter 1 is going to get a next chapter, which is I might be doing some Flask and Django soon. You're exactly right. Chapter 1. Boom. Okay. I like that. Nice and simple. Let's keep it that way. Okay, let's add chapter 3. Chapter 3. Oh, we spelt chapter wrong. Who picked up on that? Wow, we're spelling, we're quite dyslexic here. Chapter 3. Okay, let's get all of this. Copy. And we in chapter 3. Chapter 3, we'll copy that to there. And this is chapter 3. Thank you. And let's get rid of the body. Bomb. Now we're going to, the next one is boom. Chapter 4. And we're going to add in chapter 3. After the book is published, I'm going to work on the biggest project I've ever worked on. So the book is the biggest project I've ever worked on so far. But after the book, I've got something in mind that is going to require a lot of streaming. So now let's go back to here. And we're creating a page. Beautiful. And I think that will be it. Is that similar to... Yeah, we want an empty space at the end. Not sure what block 12 means, but that's okay. We will update the CSS if we need. We want an empty line at the end of each chapter. That's our format. Chapter 3 is done. Let's now do chapter 4.html. How many do we say we're doing? 5? 5. Chapter 4 can be, let's copy all of chapter 3 and we'll edit. We'll copy that to there. So the previous chapter will be 3, the next one will be 5. And then we're going to delete all of this. Everything inside the body class. Bring our body back up to there. Body, and this will be chapter 4. Now, this doesn't have to be a bullet. I don't like how these bullets... Thank you, Siobhan's. I appreciate it. I like this shirt too. Finished... Hey, Husnain, just about to finish the Zero to Master Machine Learning course. Well, congratulations, my friend. Massive effort. And now I'm going to turn these into, I don't want these in bullets. I want these in an ordered list. Unordered list, sorry. So if we look at this, I don't like how that looks. Let's try and just do this into a, how do we do an ordered list? Unordered list. Unordered list HTML. LI. Okay, unordered list, ULLI. Let's go back to here. This can be div. We actually just want, we don't need a div, do we? Let's go UL. And then we want LI. And we'll copy out this. Oh, we do want it italicized though. I class equals Calibri 1 and then inside we want this. Enjoy the haircut, the chic. Day Adam says, kangaroo, mate. That's right, I am Australian, and we do ride kangaroos to work. To school even sometimes. No, we want the I on this side, don't we? You're witnessing a HTML beast. Let's copy this. Wonder if I can commit all of this to GitHub. That would probably be a better idea. Well, it is getting committed to GitHub too, but I mean, so there's something wrong here. There. Okay, let's see what this looks like in comparison. Add chapter 4. Rename chapter 2. So are kangaroos a pest? I don't know enough, to be honest. I think in some places they would be considered a pest, but I couldn't tell you for sure. I rarely see kangaroos. Okay, so the link in chapter 1 is also broken. Oh no, that's updated. It just needs to be refreshed. There we go. We're on. And chapter 3 needs an empty. Let's just put a block at the end of this. Adding empty blocks. We need a Now let's add in chapter 5 and then make sure everything works. I have been seeing street fights between kangaroos, or I have saw, well, on videos. Yeah. This is a real thing. I've never seen this in person, but 100% this has happened. They're just having a play around. And look how sick they are, standing up on their tails, just having a fight. Australian commentates kangaroo fight. Look at that. Just a double kick. Oh my gosh. They're really getting into it. Yeah, you're just going for a walk around your block, just having a great afternoon, and then you just watch this unfold. What? This is what happens most nights when Australians leave the pub. This is how we fight. If a bunch of young men haven't picked up a beautiful girl for the night, they start fighting each other because testosterone has to go somewhere. They just start bashing. Oh my gosh, a double kick. Pow, pow. Just having a real big biff off. Okay, that's enough kangaroo fighting. We'll check that out another time. But let's add chapter 5 in here. Chapter 5. Chapter 5. Now, I'm not sure. Can I comment this out? Okay, there we go. Commented out. I haven't decided 5 chapters or 7 chapters available. But this is a longer chapter. So let's go to chapter 5. Chapter 5. We want to empty block at the end. That's fine. We'll delete the body. Come to the ebook edit, and then we'll go boom, body, all the way down to. This has got some dialogue in it. I might do up to chapter 7. That's a good idea. And then we'll go back to here. Body. Oops. Bring that back into line. And we are looking good. Let's go up to chapter 17. Save. Oh, we've skipped ahead. Chapter 6. We'll copy all of this. So this will be 6. Delete that. So the previous will be 5. The next will be 7. And let's get chapter 6 from the book. Save. That's nice and easy. Short one. Then we'll do the same for 7. 7's a very important number to Charlie. I want to add in a buy the book button here. Because once you get to chapter 7, you've read enough, you get the vibe. You want it or you don't. Add chapter. Team, this is excellent. Siobhan's, do I plan to learn Django, Flask, or Fast API? Depends. If I need to use them, yes. I have no plans in particular at the moment to. What countries have I traveled though? I've traveled to. Let me think. Countries I've been. We want, by the way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Countries I've been. Japan, America, New Zealand, Indonesia. Wow. Australia, obviously. Oh, New Caledonia. And that's about it. I need to do some more. I will do some more travel once COVID finishes. I had plans for travel once COVID finishes, but yeah, obviously before COVID, but obviously that's been postponed, but that's all right. Let's go home. Okay. I don't like the way... All right. I want to update the index. I don't like... There's too much text there. So this can be just... Russia, I'd love to go to Russia. Italy, I'd love to go to Italy too. I can definitely work remotely. I travel the world and be a writer. Sample chapters. P. The first 7 chapters are available to read online for free. They're a good indication. How big is sample? Okay, that's not too bad. What's it about? It's bold in HTML. Strong. Or the B tag. B. Oh no, I wanted that. So it's coming out 31st of August, team. And now, let's go... the digital... available first. PDF, EPUB, etc. And the print / paperback copies will come later in the year. This is the homepage for Charlie Walks. Okay, I think that's almost enough. Okay, so should I put on now, let's update this, update index, just gotta wait for it to refresh. I could definitely be a digital nomad, but I also like being a local nomad. Oh, I didn't have a space there. Boom. I like this web page. Nice and simple. Sample chapters should probably be boom. Where did I go in NZ? I went to Auckland. Where else? Christchurch. Rotorua. Greymouth. Not Big Sur. What's the mountain called? What is the mountain called? Big mountain place in New Zealand. Big mountain place in New Zealand. It's got a great name. Not Mount Cook. I can't remember its name. It's on the tip of my tongue. I went to one of these mountains, I'm pretty sure. Roy's Peak. Yeah, Roy's Peak. Roy's Peak is really nice. Roy's Peak. I went on that. Oh, what? No, it's not. It's not Taranaki. It's like you go on a boat. New Zealand place. New Zealand Gorge? New Zealand Fjord. Fjords. There we go. Fjords. That's what it's called. Milford Sound. That's it. Milford Sound. Roy's Peak. Milford Sound. I don't have family in New Zealand, but I know a friend there who's basically family. Okay, but let's get back to coding this website. Let's see if it all works. Next chapter. Previous chapter. Beautiful. Next chapter. Next chapter. Next chapter. Wonderful. Wait, previous chapter. Next chapter. Next chapter. Okay, so this should be italics. Home. Okay, so I need to figure out why chapter 6 or 5 is not italics. Where the hell is my Chrome window? Boom. Okay, who knows how to turn a lot of tags in one hit into italics? Or is there that these are part of a div that are all in italics? Okay, block 15 is saying that it's italics. There we go. I'll just copy that into the CSS. Hey, so Sarah, how do I release the subtitle automatic of Portuguese? So you want subtitles, automatics, subtitles, Udemy, automatic subtitles, Portuguese. Okay, I will look into that later today. I'll write it down. Look into automatic subtitles for TensorFlow course on Udemy. If I can get them, I'll get them. My book is in English. Yes, it is. If someone wants to translate it, they're more than welcome. They can upload it to, they can make pull requests on the GitHub. Update CSS. Does everything else look okay? Chapter 5, that needs to be italics. Next chapter, all of this looks great. Now, where's the README? When's it coming? Digital version. August 31, 2021. Print version. PDF. Kindle. PDF. EPUB. Etc. Print version. Later in the year. I'll just put that there. If more people start to ask, I'll talk about I'll talk about translations. I just want to focus on the English version first. Less things at a time, and then I need the raw version, don't I? I love the internet. GitHub. Maybe I move all of these into chapters. That'll tidy up the repo. Nah, that'll do. We'll keep it nice and simple. And we'll add the web page link. Now I want to limit the size of an image in Markdown. Does that work in GitHub? I mean, READMEs. I like that. Beautiful. Yeah, so swear, if I can get the Portuguese subtitles on Udemy, if I can get them, I'll get them. Let's put the cover on the website. You know when you share a thing? We want to share image. When you share the book, it comes up. Okay, add this code to the head section of your web page. Open Graph Protocol. Okay. Let's just go here. HTML. then what if I just add in that link? Save. Let's go. Update README and index. Okay, I'd like to share this. What? Okay, I don't want it that wide. Why did that end up below the image? Okay, but now we need to see preview share image web tool. Yes. Preview share image web tool. Okay, so I need to add some meta to it. Needs to be in the head section of the web page. Yes. And did it get, why didn't it put a BR under there? Want to become famous. Buy followers, primes, and viewers on bigfollows.com. How do I delete that? Don't listen to that message. You're smart enough. Just BR. Yeah, I thought there should be a BR. Yeah, so I want this to also BR. So if we go to the website, I think that's good enough. Good. Okay, now let's fix the OG, the sharing image. Pseudo Maze, what's good? That just comment out the whole thing. Guys, I'm a big fan of GitHub's code spaces. I'm writing this whole thing in a web page. Building a web page in a web page. So what are the dimensions of my image? One two six two times 171. So that width is 1262. One seven. I'm not using GitHub Pages. I'm using Vercel. So using Vercel deploy, which just deploys a GitHub repo. Yeah, I know there's Bootstrap, but I also like the fact of how simple it is. It's just pure HTML. When you read the book and you see that what the type of person Charlie is, you'll understand that he likes the HTML. The only thing I would implement on here is dark mode, but that can come later. So So I can add these meta tags. Okay, I like this. What if I go to here? Okay, that's all right then. No, I'm not going to be updating this. This is just a book website that I'm going to just publish once and basically be done. If I need to update it, I'll update it. The updates will be quite small. Charlie Walks is a novel by Daniel Bourke. Machine learning engineer named Charlie. Let's write a concise description. Charlie Walks is a novel by Daniel Bourke. It's about a machine learning engineer who walks. Man, cookies. How do I just... about stories of his life. And let's bring this image in here. Boom. Oh, really? A talk by Matt Harrison? What was the talk? Okay, this will do. There. Boom. Oh, yeah. Chaining is so powerful in pandas. You're right. Now, let's update this header. With some meta. Boom. Okay. So this should look slick. Vassell, I'm very impressed with how quickly Vassell pushes changes. So if we look at this, these are all notifications from Vassell pushing changes. Here we go. Chaining. Yeah, that's beautiful. It's also very clean too, because it's like you're writing code like a neural net. Like it's layer by layer. You see, okay, it does this, then it does this, then it does this, then it does this, and then it comes out with something beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Notifications, let's get rid of that. Refresh the index. Wonderful. Ah, but that looks shocking, doesn't it? Okay, we want to remove those BRs. Who knows how to do flexible width? Chapter 1, I definitely don't want this to be content. Div. Save. Let's put this in a div. Then we have to uncomment in our CSS. Make flexible with text CSS. So I want to set margin to auto. Update index and CSS. Okay, check. What was it? OpenGraph.xyz. Ayya. Okay, I'm very happy with that. I need to make the square version of the image though. Hey, Sheik. Good to hear, my friend. Oh. Okay. I like that. But I don't want it sitting. Let's see that. How do I preview these pages in? Thank you, Pseudomaze. Yes, that's better. Much better. Wonderful. Okay, let's go back. It's working, team. I'm very happy with this. I'm very, very happy with this. Yeah, I'm developing in production right now because it's not like that great of a development project, you know? It's literally HTML on a page. Okay. I like this. I do need check cell 13. So we've done this. Put the cover. So 1 second. Now I'll keep that a surprise. So cell 13, you reckon? Function. Get var function is basically creating copies of the variable into actual Python variables while doing chaining. Wow. Can access those variables, old df and process. So the old df stays the same and the process df gets updated? Oh, before you... Wow, okay. So before you update it, you store a copy of the old data frame. Nice. So running tweak autos, you get old DF and process DF. Wow. So old DF is a string, but it becomes a variable. So autos 2 is now the process DF. But you could run old DF if you wanted, and it will be the data frame containing all of that. Nice. Wow. That's very cool. What is the link for this talk here? Effective pandas. This one? 4 days ago? This one.
So hi everyone.
Thank you very much. And this is your summary. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay, so what do I need to do here? I think that's it for now. That's for later. Put the sample chapters up. Let's get rid of this. Countries I've been. So, oh, that is sharing images. Could this just be white? The book, who's it going to benefit? Well, I'm sure if you read it to the end, it'll be it's a fun read. It's an entertaining read. And what's it about? You've got this. The blurb's there, but you can see it there. So what's it about? It's a novel. Charlie's a funambulist, a tightrope walker, walking between head and heart, between city and nature, between a good path and a real path, a known path and his own, between being a hider and being a seeker, between life and death, living and dying, one option and another. The trick is, there's always more than two options. That's where XK1 comes in, Charlie's secret project. A computer program that shows you what you're supposed to see but can't imagine. A machine learning engineer at the biggest technology company in the world who wants to be a writer. Writing letters to his nephew Paulie, stories from his past, from his present, from loving, from longing, from wondering, from walking, step by step creating his own story. So that's what it's about. You can read the 7 chapters, sample chapters here. The full version will be out on the 31st of August 2021, but otherwise, I believe that is more than enough for this stream. So the sharing images, I can just upload that when I need to. And yeah, a description wise, I mean, that's close enough. His world creating. Boom. So yeah. Okay, team. I believe, speaking of walks, it is time for me to take a walk. And then I'm going to add this here. See this page for preview. I want to see, actually, let's just do a quick step through and make sure everything, let's go to 100%. Just make sure the page, okay, so this is what we need to fix. Okay, this is what we need to fix. I'd like it to be, let's try it with chapter 4. It's a nice short one. See, I'd like it to be about this wide, but flexible if needed. So if we go here, we go to this website, chapter 4. Oh, yeah, I like that the Taxi Driver movie. Oh, yeah, you're right. It does. Check that out. Let's have a look here. I got a similar hairstyle right now. Yo, yo, yo. Let's fix the width while we're here. We'll get this all hunky-dory. So I want chapter 4 to, let's see what happens if we turn the whole thing into a div. That's not going to be ideal, is it? Or will it? What if let's just try it out, okay? We'll put all of the P1 tags in a div. Class equals content. And then we'll drop down right to the bottom here. And we'll end the div tag. Okay? So ideally, this should put all of the text update, index, and chapter 4. We're doing production dev here. Is there an extension here? Extensions. Oh, okay. Let's see. Why can't I install this one? That doesn't have very good. Yeah, it's because I'm using github.dev. That's all right. Oh my goodness. We messed that up. So that's putting everything into a div. Okay, we don't want that. We want chapter 4. What if we do it for a P tag? P.content. Is that because I've got the same? Okay. What if I take this, comment out this, We're getting a lesson in HTML, everyone. Because I don't really like this one being in a div. Class equals content. Can p tags have multiple classes? And then chapter 4. Oh, I'm glad you're liking it so far, Ashik. HTML. Who's beeping me? HTML, give a tag multiple classes. Oh, you can just use commas. Oh, no comma. Okay. Let's try one of the longer lines. We can't really see that. Okay, these should work. And we want to get rid of the div. Can you do command click here? Might have to do these changes locally. Okay, let's see what this is gravy, baby. Update CSS and chapter 4 layout. Vercel is really quick, team. Hey, there we go. Ashik, you're liking it so far. How wide should we have this? I think I'd like it about that wide. So maybe 900px. I'm going to look on my iPad. So it's very important when you're creating something that it looks good on a page. charliewalks.com. Wonderful. Yeah, okay. Let's do 900px and HTML quick way to update all p tags with classes. Anyone have a quick way? I don't think I want to do a global update. Okay. I think I might just have to do it line by line, or I just bring it into VS Code. Terminal, ls. Okay. So Charlie Walks has been updated. And I'd like to update the p tag. Update CSS. We'll commit that. Okay, now let's open it in VS Code. Now I also need to add meta tags for sharing. What happens if I share a chapter? Thank you, Ashik. Glad you're enjoying it. Okay. That's what we wanted to do in VS Code. So I might get out of this so we know what we're doing here. Let's try this with chapter 4. We've got the CSS. How do I preview this? That's what I need. I need an extension. Command KV. Where did I say I wanted it? About there. It's maybe 850. There we go. Okay, so now I just need to write who knows on a Mac how to get multiple cursors on VS Code? Alt click. Okay, there we go. Okay, something messed up here. Oh, that's what we're missing. We're missing block 12. What other blocks do we have here? Block 11. There shouldn't be. Okay, so that's where that's happened. I see what's happened here. All of the ones with, nope, I want that. All of the ones with block 11 are messing up. So that's, okay, I see what's going on here. There's multiple different fonts throughout this. So I want... So yeah, I think it's trying to add in this text here. So I need to format this in a way that it doesn't have all those extra blocks. What happens if I just remove all of the block? I think HTML will take care of this. We're just doing a little trial here. Okay, let's check out how this looks locally. We need to remove these spans. Ashik, you would love an audiobook version of this. Well, stay tuned, my friend. I'm going to be reading a select number of chapters on my YouTube channel. And then audio-wise, Might just delete all the span tags throughout here. Boom. Okay, so that's what we need. I need to export. Does this commit to my GitHub? Need the letter chapter 1. What do you mean? Okay, now this is looking good. You want the letter to Paula to be chapter 1? Oh. Well, you just wait, my friend. I got something planned. It's all in the pipeline. So we need formatting. That's better. So now if I look it up on... Beautiful. Okay. The chapters are ready to go. So I think that's pretty good actually for this stream. I'm going to fix all of this and get it ready so that we've got all the documentation here and whatnot. Oh, don't want that. Wonderful. Okay. So I think we're going to end the stream there. We'll go home. Beautiful. So very soon, by the 31st of August, there'll be the digital version released. The full version, I'll make sure it's all formatted here, and these pieces of the puzzle will be filled out. I'm going to be using Gumroad to sell it, as well as my own blog. So Gumroad. And then, of course, we want it on mrdbourke.com. So now, boom. And the book page is updated. Wonderful. Julian, this one. This is Bear. And I also use Notion. But Bear for simple to-do lists. But thank you all for joining in. This is very exciting. My first novel. As always, keep learning, keep machine learning, keep creating, keep writing, keep walking. Speaking of Charlie Walks, I've got to live up to it. I mean, Charlie's loosely inspired by me. I've got to live up to the name and go for a walk. I'll see you next time.